The president signed the order on National Girls and Women in Sports Day, which is dedicated to female athletes in women's sports and those who are committed to providing equal access to sports for all females. The president putting his signature on the No Men in Women's Sports Executive Order, surrounded by a group of female athletes.
Under the Trump administration, we will defend the proud tradition of female athletes, and we will not allow men to beat up, injure, and cheat our women and our girls. From now on, women's sports will be only for women.
An about-face from Biden-era policies that attempted to change the meaning of sex in Title IX to include gender identity. The NCAA responding to the president's move in a statement saying the NCAA Board of Governors is reviewing the executive order and will take necessary steps to align NCAA policy in the coming days, subject to further guidance from the administration. The presidential order coincides with the latest video in an online ad campaign celebrating female athletes and backing those who support them despite criticism they face.
Riley Gaines and Sia Lihi are in hot water over their transphobic comments.
The nearly 2-minute ad, sponsored by sports apparel company XXXY Athletics, features several female athletes, including Riley Gaines, the former University of Kentucky swimmer who was forced to compete against a trans swimmer at the 2022 NCAA Women's Championship. The company doesn't shy away from its opposition to biological males competing in women's sports and invading women's spaces. Also putting out this video last year, encouraging women to speak up.
If you know that it isn't fair or safe to allow males to compete in girls' sports because it's, well, obvious, stand up.
The move comes at a time when a New York Times Ipsos survey from just last month found that nearly 80% of Americans oppose trans athletes in women's sports. And White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt called on the Senate to pass the Protection of Women and Girls Sports Act, which aims to protect women's sports by banning biological males from competing in female athletics. The House has already passed the bill. Charlene Aaron, CBN News.